Right, I received a gift from my friend Robert back in Maine. You can take a look at it. No idea what it is. He just told me to expect it, but did not tell me when he had sent it. So let's see what we've got. Looks like it's well packed here. All right, well, I'm failing at cutting things today. It's quite humid outside, so I think this paper is deciding it doesn't quite want to hold up, so let's see. What do we got here? Oh, cool. It's the Index Card RPG. I've heard a lot of really positive things about this. I know that Robert has told me some good things about it, and I know Professor Dungeon Master really likes it. If I remember correctly, it's supposed to be pretty good for like pickup games. You know, like I believe that's the case. I believe it's supposed to be pretty good for, you know, you're not really sure what's going on. You grab some 3x5 cards, you sit down and start putting things together. It's got some cool, you know, it's like sketchy art that's pretty cool. It's evocative. I like some of these critters. I like, where did I just see it? So this is the stuff that I like, and I need to get better about putting into my Dungeon Crawl Classics game. Rings. It's just a bunch of rings. I love it. Monsters, worlds. I think there's like a bunch of like world creation stuff in here too, so you can, you know, use it for multiple different kinds of settings. That's what it looks like. I see like sci-fi, westerns, maybe supers. Like prehistoric, Ice Agey kind of looking stuff. Yeah, this looks neat. So like I said, I've heard very positive things, and I think this is also, and you know, I could be full of crap here, but I think this is one of those systems where there's a lot of stuff that you can pull out, and oh yeah, look at this. I mean, you know, I love my tables. We got ancient loot, monster makers, some multiple D20 things, shabby loot, cursed loot, great, sci-fi loot. Oh, this is good stuff. Epic loot, excellent. Bizarre loot. Oh. Ghost Mountain, magic. Yeah. That's pretty standard looking stats. I feel like I could be full of crap, but I feel like this is based somewhat on the original D&D, or maybe it's on like, you know, the, what is it, red box, blue box, or something, or you know, one of those earlier versions of the game. But I think it's also just got a lot of stuff that you know, just works for other stuff, or just works for getting your head in the right spot. So I'm very curious about checking this out. Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure Professor Dungeon Master, I think, has talked about this at length, as has somebody else. Possibly Ben Milton, maybe. I mean, that seems like something he would talk about. I'm not sure. And yeah, I've been kind of like kicking it around, but I just hadn't gotten around to it. And again, like I said, I think Robert really enjoyed it, so I really appreciate that. Hey, Robert, if you're watching this, thank you. And I will catch up on actually reading some of the stuff that you've sent me at some point. Actually, if I wasn't doing something else at the time of recording this, which will probably be like a month or more before you're watching this, I had planned to read Dune, but then had something else come up and get sidetracked. So anyway, maybe by then I'll have read at least something. So that's it for now. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. before you go, if you want to like, subscribe, and check out the links below where you'll find things like my Patreon, or you can buy me a coffee and all that usual stuff. So take care.